Hello, it's the second part of our Jeb Retrospective, and this time it's Jebs Jobs 5 Marvel Superhero. And at the end I'll be having a chat with Steve and he'll be telling me why I should have chosen something else. But if you want to download your own copy of the movie and share it wherever you want, it's the usual link via the fan page on jebtfreak.com. And don't forget to join Jeb's Facebook group, it's called Jeb's VIP list, especially if you're interested in some Jeb memorabilia. So, watch the movie. Now.
That'll do.
Jeb, I am glad to see you, old friend.
It's Nick Fury. I hoped you were dead.
What?
I heard you were dead.
No. Jeb, you should take a look at the news.
All right, I will. Well, get off my telly then.
Yes, sorry.
Right, I'm reporting live from the scene where there's a right bloody hoo-ha going on.
Oh, Fanny.
What? I thought it was like a big skateboard sort of thing. Is it what? Floating helicarrier with what? Repulsor engines and a cloaking device? Nah, I can't do that, mate. I'll tell you what, I'll do you an ironing board.
Roger, Nick Fury. I came as fast as I could.
I also did try that once. It made my Tinky Winky go ouchie.
What?
So, Jeb, this is Mr. the President.
Doesn't look anything like Morgan Freeman. I thought it was always Morgan Freeman.
Son, the world is under attack by low-budget superhuman robot alien baddies or some shit like that. And all of our enhanced operatives are either dead or not alive anymore, which, well, amounts to pretty much the same thing. Because they're all dead. Did I make that clear? Sure. Well, that's why we need you, son.
So, Jeb, what special powers do you have?
Special powers? Well, I'm quite good at adding up. And I can do this.
Who done a poopy noise?
So, Jeb, we need to enhance your abilities with technology and made-up science. Do you have any ideas?
Well, funny you should mention that, Roger. I have worked up a few concepts, really just thumbnail sketches at this point. So, for example, there's Badman-ton. He mainly likes racket sports. Dead Poo? That's really just a dead poo. Little green sausage. The mighty scrotum. No, alright, moving on. Super duper clown-faced pansy boy. Mrs. Cat Shambles and her magical pig.
Jeb.
Captain Swindon.
Jeb, I don't think any of those are going to work.
Oh, well, thanks for nothing. I spent bloody hours on that lot.
We will have to engage the Rando Stan Leo miser. Jeb, you look exactly the same.
I've got a hammer.
Oh, well, please can you go and save the world?
What, with a hammer?
Yes. I think I did forget to ask if he could fly.
Son, did y'all just kill that man?
Oh, no, but Jeb was our last hope.
Oh, well, he was pretty much already fucked.
Oh, hello, little fella. Did you save me? Well, that was nice. Thanks ever so much.
You are of interest to me, Earthling. I wish to acquire knowledge of the human species.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Well, we come in all sorts of shapes and sizes.
You do not need to speak. I have more efficient ways of harvesting information. Initialize the anal probe.
Anal what? Well, you're not going to learn much poking around up... Ooh, I could get used to that.
GoPro, start recording.
I love that.
It's cool. Ow, fucker. Get rid of that.
So, the second choice that you've taken for these retrospective videos
Yes, sir.
is the Jebs Jobs 5 Marvel. Try that again, shall I?
Jebs Jobs 5. Yes, Steve, 5.
So, your second choice in this series of retrospectives is Jebs Jobs 5, the superheroes.
Yes.
What is the significance in that? Why have you taken that?
It's a motorbike.
Shut up! I can't say Jebs Jobs.
You got this, mate.
Jebs Jobs. There once was a lassie with a broad hairy assy.
Carry on.
The monk with the erection giving a clitoral inspection, the girl with the spectacles licking the testicles, dirty young Peter who was shoving his meat in the ear of young Roger who was shoving his nodger in the mouth of young Tracy who was sitting on the face of wee Willy Banky who was wanking his pinky at the side of young Jockey with the outstanding cocky having a lassie. Broad hairy assy singing la 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 la. And other rugby songs. Oh.
I thought that was Justin Bieber, sorry.
I love. Now, which one is it that you have Justin Bieber?
Oh, Top Gear.
Why isn't that in the list?
I don't know. It should be, but there's only room for 10.
It should be instead of that one.
What? Which one? Jebs Jobs? No! I really like Marvel superheroes.
Well, no, I do, but everyone seems to really like the Top Gear.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah, well, I do, but it's, because... I'll tell you a story about Top Gear. This is why I've written... Oh, did I not put Top Gear in there?
No.
I've put Jinx in this list in places, and there's a reason for that, and we may as well keep this because we're talking there.
Yeah.
Throughout my life, my professional career in particular, there have been moments where I've done things which have balls things up for other people. There's no personal responsibility whatsoever. It's just chance. But I'll give you, for instance, I did a job for RBS back in 2000, whenever it was. We had the big financial crash.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on me doing this thing for them. And about 2 weeks after I delivered the job, they went bust.
Right.
I did a job about oil rigs, big animation about oil rigs.
I know where this is going.
Yeah. And about 2 weeks later, the big spill in the Gulf of Mexico. And there have been so many incidents like this. And Top Gear.
Yeah.
I did Jeb Does Top Gear.
A week later.
The week later, Jeremy Clarkson punches his producer and they take it off the air.
Spot on. Who don't we like?
That's right, exactly. That's why I can't vote at general elections anymore because I know some right-wing fascist nut job's going to get into power. It's probably
Well, I see you've done Trump.
Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I took the piss out of Trump, and lo and behold, he's president now. It's
I
my
bet
fault.
People love that.
Oh yes.
Oh, you did that, Donald Trump, before he was.
While he was campaigning, yeah.
It's
So
your
it's,
fault.
it's my fault.
I hate you.
I know, mate.
Mind you, he's funnier than Jeb.
That is true. I'd love to know who writes for him. It's good stuff, isn't it?
It's good stuff. Right. So your second choice in this series of retrospectives
Yes.
is Jebs Jobs 5,
Yes.
the Marvel heroes,
Which you don't
superheroes.
agree with.
I didn't say I didn't agree. I love, I think they're really good, but so you've chosen this one over Top Gear. What's the significance of this one?
The reason I wanted to put this in as number 2 is, for one thing, it's newer than some of the other ones on the list, so it looks better. I'm always highly conscious of the way these things look because, if you look at the very early ones, they are just awful, and it makes me cringe to look at them now from a technical and creative perspective. So there's that side of it, but also it's a departure in my mind from a lot of the other movies in that it's the first time where there's something resembling a linear narrative that runs through the thing. So instead of being, a couple of gags in a 60-second piece or a series of sort of unrelated scenes with a few gags in, or just one scene where it's basically a series of gags with something resembling a story. It's the first time that I've actually sort of broken a movie down and done different scenes which go together to tell a story. And that was not entirely a conscious decision, but it just felt the right thing to do, and it feeds into this whole thing that we're trying to do now with Jeb, which is to sort of do longer form stuff on TV and as a movie. So in that respect, it's sort of steering the path towards where I want to take Jeb in the future. Don't touch my bloody...
Sorry.
Cost me filthy.
Sorry.
Wanger.
You put down here P45. Is that a good time to bring this up?
If I was paying you a penny, mate, yeah.
Do you want me to pick that up?
No, it's fine. It's probably blocking my light, so it's fine.
Well, yes, exactly.
I'll look
well.
less fat and ugly now. Baldy.
What?
Nothing. What were you saying?
Swindon.
I'm sure there are other references to Swindon somewhere in the other movies, but the original one was in Jebs Jobs 2, where some kid from Swindon sends in a picture of a willy to a children's programme, and
See, straight away, that's funny.
that's based on a true story, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I have this little sort of affection for Swindon. I've never been to Swindon. I know where it is. I've never been there. But because it's been mentioned a few times in the Jeb movies, I have a sort of burgeoning affection for it. And people from Swindon have responded to mentions of it, going,
Nice. I like that.
"Why are you taking the piss out of Swindon?" I'm not. It's a homage.
It's probably a good reason not to go there now, then.
Well, yeah, but the big thing about Swindon is that if and when we do They Came, we get to blow Swindon up, so that's awesome.
Nice. Oh, they'll love that.
Absolutely.
Superb.
I thought they'd give me the sort of freedom of the city or something, weren't they, for doing that?
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. You use rather a lot what I like to call Easter eggs in nearly all of your...
You don't know, it says it on there.
No, it says it on here, but you told me what it meant, so I'm taking it for mine.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
I've got to make myself look intelligent, sophisticated, suave.
You know I'm going to dub you over.
You have that power. And in fact, that brings us right back to what we're talking about, the superheroes. Have you got a problem with superheroes?
No. Well done. You go back to the list.
See what I did there?
It's good, man.
Yes.
No, not at all. But no, I love all the Marvel stuff. I'm not so keen on DC. It's a bit camp for me. But the Marvel stuff is better.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, quite
and the Batman,
tight pants and funny.
It's not. It's just so who should we get next to be Batman?
Oh, I see. Yes.
They started off
where I
with
got the tight pants from. Probably the last comment.
It's just what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Start off with Michael Keaton, and then you went through a whole sort of raft of different people, and then disappeared, and then Christian Bale was pretty good.
No, Iceman from Top Gear. What's his name? Mr. Draw was Batman.
What are you talking about?
The characters. From Top Gear. Oh, what's his name? Maverick.
Talking about?
We're talking about the actors who did Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, so I'm giving you a clue who he is. He was in Top Gear, and he was called Mr. Ice, or Iceman. He also played Jim Morrison in The Doors. Blonde. I don't know.
Yeah, him.
13 stone. White.
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Was he Iceman, was he?
Yeah, he was Iceman, or he was the hotshot gunner. No, pilot.
What, in Batman?
No, he was in Batman. No.
Oh, in Top Gun.
In Top Gun.
Top Gun. You said Top Gear.
Did I say Top Gun?
You said Top Gear. That's what the shuff you were talking about.
Oh, I see.
It's in Top. Jeremy Clarkson was Batman.
I'm glad you're going to cut that out. That's brilliant.
No chance.